Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. There are so many great Bible verses. Here are another pair that are worth memorizing. Let's break this down a little and see what great promises God is giving to us. Trust in the Lord. Trust and faith have a lot in common. When you trust someone, you have faith that you can take them at their word. Once upon a time, my daughter Sarah tried to take me at my word. She was swinging on a swing set, and I was pushing her from in front. I invited her to jump and promised that I would catch her. She did jump, and I did attempt to catch her, but the problem was that she jumped at the bottom of her backswing rather than at the front of her forward swing. She was crying because she had dirt and pebbles everywhere, and I was quite sure she would never trust me again. Here's the good news. We can put our trust in God because he is trustworthy. His word and promises are absolutely dependable. But what are we tempted to do? Exactly what the verse says. Do not lean on your own understanding. God has to warn us about leaning on our own understanding because that is our inclination. We'd sooner trust ourselves than trust Almighty God. If you step back and think about it, it seems wiser to trust the one who has created the entire universe and loved us enough to die for us, but because of our sinful nature, we are still tempted to think that we know best. In all your ways acknowledge him. The instruction we receive in the second verse is similar to the instruction in the first verse. Turn to God, look to him, trust his word and his promises. In all your ways, if there is anything in our lives that is worth thinking about or praying about, that makes it something worth seeking God's instruction and direction. Again, our temptation is to launch out, sizing up the situation with our own instincts and mental capacities. But the truth is that committing our ways to the Lord is far wiser. The verse ends with, he will make straight your paths. When we ask God to guide and direct the affairs of our life, it doesn't mean things are going to be easy, but we will certainly avoid some of the potholes that a self-directed life leads to. May the Lord forgive us when we lean on our own understanding, and may the Lord help us to ever increasingly trust in him and express our desire that he would be the one to direct our paths. Press on in the Lord.